Made in Hollywood.
Model riggers create digital sculptures of all of the characters for an animated movie. Alonso Martinez graduated from Ringling School of Art and Design. Mr. Martinez joined Pixar Animation Studios in 2008, where he has worked on such films as Up and Inside Out.
Hi, I'm Alonso Martinez, and I'm a character modeler and articulator at Pixar Animation Studios, and I worked on The Good Dinosaur, and we're watching Made in Hollywood, and here's one of my favorite scenes.
We need to get home.
I got a job for you. Keep on the dodge and sidle up the loblolly past them hornheads.
What?
What exactly do you do as the model rigger? What does that consist of?
Yeah, so what that means is that the movie begins with a script, the story, and then it becomes the storyboards. And then from the storyboards, we start to get an idea of who these characters are. And then the art department starts massive amounts of drawings for each one of these characters. But there is no architecture that like unifies all of them. So my job is to take the essence of all those drawings and turn it into a digital sculpture that represents who this character is in all of these drawings. And I will build a digital character and then put in all the like controls, like each character for all the like range of facial expressions. You can like lift an eyebrow up or like down, or so each one of this is like a knob, and all of these knobs make for a puppet that an animator can do his acting through. So we don't do the acting, we create the puppet.
But who's out there?
They'll come right at you. You hold your ground. Don't move.
Don't move? What if they have claws and big teeth?
Don't overthink it.
So just in case we still don't know exactly what you did or how you did it,
Yeah.
show us.
So what you're seeing here is kind of like the sculptural format, right? The character begins in drawing, but then we make a sculpture of it on the computer, and we're trying to figure out like, what are all those shapes? You know, like what is his chest, the shapes of his chest? How many wrinkles does he have in his neck? Like how do they move when he talks? And so here you can see kind of how where like the animator can pose the character so that in each frame he can like be moving slightly different. And so my job is not only about giving them a puppet that can do what it should be able to do, but there's other times where animators are like, I don't care what it should do. I care about what I want it to feel like, right? And you have to give them all of these controls that kind of like a cartoon. They can do things that are like not very realistic, but feel right, you know? And so sometimes like when they're like doing like a motion shot, sometimes their bodies do like really bizarre things. They wouldn't happen in real life, but they feel right.
It was 100 degrees in the shade. I walked for 5 days with no water. Then I saw it. A pretty pond. I bent down to take a drink when these crocs launched out of the water. One croc bit me on the face. Ain't no way I wasn't at supper. Except for one thing. I wasn't ready for dying that day.
What advice do you have for any young aspiring filmmakers who want to do exactly what you're doing today?
Yeah. I would say you have everything within your means. I straight up believe that. For computer animation, I think that you need a computer. That's almost it. And you need a lot of drive and passion and love. There's plenty of software that's free that you can make an incredibly professional reel, a demo reel, and there's so much good information online. And there's forums like CG Society in which professionals from like Industrial Light and Magic, ILM, and all of the Weta and the best studios in the world, professionals from there critique other people's work. Because it's so fun to like look at other people's work and help them out. And I mean, I help people out all the time. Like they send me emails and I'll draw over their stuff, you know? I'll be like, this is what I'm seeing and this is how I would fix it. Because in the end of the day, you just need to train yourself to have like a particular perspective, right? And after you've done it like 10 times, you're just like, I understand the way that they think and I understand how to take my stuff and make it more professional.
I'm done being scared.
If you ain't scared, you ain't alive.